This is part 2 of mixed cell referencing in a formula, and we're going to use payroll this time to show you how to use absolute cell references along with relative cell references to come up with mixed cell references to come up with your pay. So we're dealing with wages here, we're dealing with hours, we're dealing with overtime. We're also dealing with the overtime amount, the pay for overtime, which is 1.5. We're also dealing with withholding, and we're also withholding rate, and we're also dealing with the Social Security rate. So we're going to come up with the gross here. We're going to come up with withholding tax here, Social Security tax here, and then we're going to come up with the net amount in which an individual takes home. So let's begin here. We're going to start with the first individual. We're going to put our equal sign. We're going to multiply the hourly wage times the amount times the hours. Okay. I'm going to put a plus sign because this individual has some overtime. So we're going to go with overtime here, which is $55 an hour. And we're going to go times overtime rate, which is 1.5, and then we're going to times that to the number of hours that's dealt with overtime. Now, as you can see, I have not told Excel what I want to do first, or if I have an absolute cell references, and that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to click in between my B and equal sign. I'm going to do my parentheses because I'm letting Excel know what I want them to do first. So this is my cell reference here. And then here, the B36, which is here, has to be absolute. Why is it absolute? Because it's a specific location. This overtime 1.5 will not change. The location will always be there. Then I'm going to close my parentheses. I need one more parentheses, and there we have it. So right now, the gross pay for this individual is this amount. I'm going to copy that formula all the way down. Now I want to do the withholding rate. So withholding rate is always going to be the gross times the rate. So equal by E29 times my rate, which is 28%. And the 28% is just in one location only. So I'm going to make it absolute. And then I'm going to press enter. So my withholding rate is going to be this amount. I'm going to copy that formula. And the reason why now we're going to do the Social Security rate. We're going to do the gross equal, and then we do the gross times the Social Security rate is here. Remember, we have to make it absolute. So that when we copy this all the way down, we have our rate. Okay? Now we're going to do the net. Net is going to be just same old addition and subtraction, equal the gross. And we're going to do minus withholding tax minus Social Security. Press enter. And there you have it. So this is what each individual will make net bring home after the end. And as you can see, in all of these here, we always use mixed cell references, absolute, along with relative.